Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, defender of the Golden Throne and servant of humanity. Welcome, welcome. More Total War today. We're just gonna chat for a little bit while Sotek gets set up. I apologize for the delay, but it should be a very, very fun stream. It's captain time. One second, I have to put in my... Oh, I'm putting in the lobby code. There we go. All right, there we go. I did the thing. I did the thing. Hello, everyone. How have you been for the past couple days? Last stream was on Sunday, so we've had a couple days off, which is nice. It'll be nice and chill. And thank you, DinoFan, for the bits. Thank you very much. And Super Orlock, thank you for the super chat. Oh, and thank you to Samman for the super chat as well. I hope your X-ray goes well. I hope there is everything is normal and there's nothing weird that comes up. So I hope that goes well for you. But I appreciate the super chat. When is the Exilia story readings? My abs quiver in anticipation. Yes, so if you haven't, you should join our Discord server. We have a little short story competition that you should join. As for when the readings will be, let me look at my calendar. Everything is due on the 4th. When is a good day to do it? Because I need to make the PowerPoint for that. Today is the deadline? No, it's the 4th. I thought it was the 4th, but you know, I could be wrong. Let me look. Submissions are due May 4th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. It's the 4th. Okay, I was like, what? No, I could have sworn it was the 4th. We're good. We're good. You still have 4 days. So, end of the day on the 4th. As for when we're going to read them, I need to make the PowerPoint for that. Maybe the following weekend? I don't know. I am deciding whether or not we will stream on Mother's Day, because you guys should hang out with your moms and not with me. So maybe next weekend? Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I just don't want to get in the way of you hanging out with your moms, because your moms love you, even if they have a very funny way of showing it. Isn't Aurelia a mom, though? Shouldn't Aurelia spend some time with her son? See, look, yes, you're right. I have Sanguinius's sons, ergo, my sons, and I need to go hang out with them. So yes, you're right. I'm a mom as well. So you're right, yeah, you maybe just no stream at all. Welcome in everyone. We're just gonna chat for a little bit while we wait to get a call from Sotek so we can play the game. There's YouTube not popping up. No, there they are. Let's not forget the Radiant Sense. See, we're not gonna forget. No background music. Oh no, because I muted it because we were gonna play the game. It's fine. It's no biggie. Because then I'm gonna have to remember to turn it off, and then we're gonna have an ugly mesh of Total War music, Sotek talking, me talking, and then my background music, because I will forget. It's inevitable. So, And Lee in a Box, thank you so much for becoming a member on the YouTube side. And let's see who we got here. Babbling Prophet, thank you for your 10 months of support. as well as Kyber for 7 and Canadian Slaughter for 6. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. I appreciate it. Some among us would rather not hang out with our mothers, you know. Yeah, no. I fully recognize that. I fully recognize that. So, you reserve the right to not do that. But if you have a... Well, if you have a decent mom, then maybe you should. Because she loves you and misses you. My mother requested a hand-painted miniature, specifically one of my Warhammer miniatures. She really liked the way I painted up my first Stormcast Eternal. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, that's really cute. Oh, man. That's just really sweet, man. What would you like your Blood Angels to give you for Mother's Day, Captain? That feels weird. That feels like a weird question, because it's like, it's not like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? It's, that one's different. This is like, what do I want from them for Mother's Day? Like, I don't really know. It just feels like a weird question to ask. Their time, I guess. Oh, wait, you're right. Food. You're correct. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Food. Steak. Bulgogi. It's just like imagine if I asked you that question. It's fine. It's just imagine if I asked you that question. Oh, why is there 2 of me? Look at that. Look at the scuff. There's 2 of me today. Why is that? Time to investigate. Why are there 2 Aurelias? Pardon? What? Look at that. How did that happen? Don't have... That's weird. Okay, one sec. I guess we're gonna delete the source and bring it back. Delete source. Yes. Oh. What? Wait. Huh? I'm so confused. I deleted the source that should have deleted both of me. Did I accidentally hide a setup in another file? Huh? What the heck? I've never seen this before. No? No. Weird. Well, I don't know, but I imagine next time I open up stream, it'll be scuffed. Too many settings? No. No, it's not too many settings. It's like I actually didn't mess with anything. The only thing I did is I recorded a video, but in a different scene, not even this scene. So, huh? It's fine. No, it has nothing to do with the 2 PC setup. I don't know. I've never seen this before. We'll figure it out later. That's a problem for tomorrow, Aurelia. Not for right now. Because we got it to work. What is it capturing? I'm still... Like, there's literally nothing on this OBS page that is capturing my model. There's nothing. Like, I could take a screenshot of all my sources and none of the sources on this particular scene. Huh, that's fine. Whatever. It works. We got it to work. That's funny. I didn't even notice it. Did anyone notice it prior to me saying something? Because no one said anything. And it only, like, when I was looking at myself and I looked at my ears and I was like, I have 4 ears. That can't be right. Like, that can't be right. Yeah, and did no one else notice it? I mean, Aurelia is a little fuzzy today. She's a little bigger. Yeah, no, there was just 2 of me. Man, what is Sotek doing? I'm so confused. Look, I'm confused too. There was 2 of me, but they were like, there's like 1 right in front of each other. It was kind of weird. Yeah, I know he's talking to his chat. But I want to play. I want to play the game. And then go to bed because I'm tired. I'm tired already, guys. I'm tired already. Okay, he said I can call when ready, so we're gonna call. We're gonna turn that on. We're gonna call. Ding ding ding. The phone. The phone is ringing. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. It's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So much has happened this week.
Like what? What's happened?
Well, like there's been so much crazy news and stuff, and like I'm getting ready for my trip.
Oh, yeah.
So, like time I open any kind of anything, I'm just bombarded with bad news.
Oh, well, yeah.
Damn. Hope
sorry.
everybody's doing okay. Because damn. But how are you? That's the more important question.
Oh, I am doing all right. No, I'm just vibing. Oh yeah, we should merge chats. Sorry.
Yes.
The button. This one. I'm sending you an invite. Oh wait.
I think I beat you to it.
You did, I think. Accept. There we go.
Fastest click in the West.
There we go. I think it's going.
Yeah, looks good.
Sweet. Merge the chats. I don't want to see those skittering nerds. Oh gosh. Battle Brothers, are you gonna take that?
You gonna take that? Guys.
you guys gonna take that? Drown them in skitters now.
Outset, the what happens in the Warhammer Afterlives stream is on my it's on my channel, but it'll be up other places soon. But if you want to watch it like sooner rather than later, you can find it on my channel.
Oh, but how about you? You finally got to reveal. What was that? Wait, no, wait. That was last week. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing my dates. No, but your trip is coming up soon, and I'm very excited for you.
Yes. I am also very, very excited.
Get a true vacation.
Yeah. Well, and I'm the thing I'm honestly the most excited about is so Andy runs a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay campaign, and they've been going through the Emmy win, and it's been amazing. I mean, they're like, I don't know how many episodes they're into it now. I think they're like 73, 74
that's quite a bit.
In. Yeah, but so they're in the finale part. But I'm gonna go be on an episode, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be so cool.
It will be, because I've been like helping him out with a lot of stuff, and so I've had like occasional characters that I've made show up.
Oh.
But you wouldn't know it if you're watching it, because Andy is like he just is the best GM I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's it boggles my mind how good of a GM he is.
Oh man, I want to play some D&D again. It's been such a long time since I've played. I think the last time I played was sometime in like November. Then our group took a break.
I really want to get together like a group of folks to do like a one-shot for Wolfrup. I think that'd be fun.
That would be fun. What is your build of choice?
Oh, for D&D?
Yeah. Or any tabletop RPG.
So, well, for D&D, I've definitely spent most of my campaigns as a Dragonborn paladin, I would say.
Oh, that tracks.
That's my go-to. But I have done a campaign as a lizard. What was? I think it was a lizard folk fighter, or was I think I was a lizard folk fighter. And then I had another campaign that was super duper fun, where I was a lizard folk necromancer.
Man, you can't get away from the scaled characters.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like there's some kind of thing going on there, but no one can put their finger on it.
Oh yeah. What's with that?
Listen, there are so many settings that are garbage and don't have playable lizard people. So when I get them, I take full advantage. I don't hesitate. I sink my teeth in and I don't let go. It's the only way. What about you? What's your go-to?
My go-to, oh man, I do love a good paladin, but the character that I've played the most is actually, well, my current model is kind of semi-inspired by her. She's a fire genasi, phoenix sorcerer, and
that's cool.
It's real fun, like exploding things. It's pretty great. So I like sorcerer. I think is my favorite class, but I love me a good paladin.
I've tried sorcerer before, because like if there's no like lizard folk type things, I'm always like, well, I can at least be a dragon blooded sorcerer, I guess. I suppose if I have no other choice. I mean but the one I have the most experience with now is my current Wolfrup campaign, which we've been going for like 2 years now.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm a witch hunter in that game.
Oh, that sounds cool. Man.
It has been. I love that campaign so much. It has been an absolute ball, and I'm gonna be super sad when it's over.
Understandable.
Because we're in, I think, for the Enemy Within, which is the like super famous Warhammer Fantasy roleplay campaign. Like it's like the go-to that everyone should play at least once in their life. I think we're on part 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
And I am...
At least you still have some ways to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, though the later parts tend to be quite a bit faster than the earlier parts. Because the earlier parts are more about, like... Well, at least I think part 4 is pretty quick. Because the earlier parts are a lot more about, like, wandering around. It's a lot of mystery. Like, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And you're also just kind of, like, wandering from place to place. And you're not really, like, focused on an objective, per se. You're more like, we're just adventurers doing things, and then shit hits the fan, and you're
then
like,
you have
oh
things
god,
to do.
oh Jesus, oh god, yeah. And then, so it's been super fun because we actually failed the first part of the campaign. Because like there's like a major finale of each book, and we completely fucked up the first part. Where I don't want to spoil it in case anyone ever plays it. Okay. All I'll say is that there's a big ritual we were trying to stop, and we didn't. And so a particular city in the Empire just got, like, blown up and sucked into the realm of chaos, and a big army of demons came pouring out. Well, it was bad. It was real bad.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
A lot of people died. It was no bueno. Escaping from that was awful, too. Like, we got so many corruption points getting our way out of the city.
That sounds like... Sounds like a bad time.
How did that affect the economy? That's what an American question.
I mean, yeah, it is a very good point.
The world is ending, but what about the economy?
The world is one city.
Yeah, that was a good time. The worst thing was our GM played it masterfully too. Like, we thought for sure we were doing the right thing. We had tracked down this super weird looking, heavily mutated, awful cultist looking guy who was all crazy and stuff. And we get in this big fight with him and we killed him. But it turns out that he was actually an enemy of the main big bad cultist we had been pursuing the entire time up to that point. And he was, despite being a chaos guy of the same god, he was the only thing holding back their ritual from going off.
Oh,
so
no.
We killed the wrong bad guy.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, twas an unfortunate realization.
Oh. Yikes. Oh, man. Let me think.
No,
Is there any time that we've messed up like that badly? I don't think we have. I think we've managed a lot of things by like the skin of our teeth, basically. But never, I don't think we've ever messed up that bad.
Yeah, and then we went after like the second big finale. We were doing good, but we got so delayed doing like side quests and all this other stuff that came up. We didn't actually get to fight the big bad of that particular storyline. We like showed up at her castle and we're like, all right, let's go get her. And like, as we're walking up to the door, the whole castle just explodes.
Oh.
It's one of her experiments. Because there were Skaven shenanigans and one of her experiments went really bad.
Well,
I will not fail.
But it wasn't, you know, it was bad for a lot of potential people, but like we did make sure to check out the ruins and we killed all the corrupted stuff we found in there, and we got like in a big fight with a chaos ogre and a chaos warrior, and we managed to send them packing and help some dwarfs destroy the fortress entirely to make sure it wouldn't like stick around. So it could have been worse, technically.
I mean, yeah. So I feel like at this point you just need to you either need to fail or completely miss the third like boss fight entirely for the third book.
Yeah, we'll have to see, because the third book, I don't know how it ends. I'm pretty sure we just found the big bad of the third book.
Oh, like, okay.
The third book is. But
are you sure though? Are you sure?
Well, yeah, it may well not be, because the third book is very, very intrigue heavy. Like, it's super political intrigue, and you're like rubbing elbows with royalty and high society and like elector counts and stuff.
Oh,
and
okay.
The trick is that you kind of have to, from what I've gathered so far, the trick is you have to find out how you're gonna beat the big bad and kind of like expose him without getting yourselves like killed or arrested, because
he has a lot of influence.
Yeah, like he's like really, really high up on the food chain.
Ah. Okay, I understand.
So it's been a whole thing, but it's been super duper fun. Like, I cannot recommend the Enemy Within enough to anybody. Though it definitely is like, even if you're playing like once a week for a good 4 hours, it'll take you at least like 2 years. If you rush, it'll take you 2 years to get through it.
That is how often do you guys play?
We play once a week. We play every Sunday.
Wow.
But in the defense of our slowness, because we're only in part 3, our GM has used a lot of the like additional material and like side stuff. Like, we did an entire book of side campaign that is all about a build up to a political intrigue at a wedding that has that is it's like a 5-part mini campaign that he kept dangling in front of us, and we were like, oh, rich people shenanigans, and so we kept getting dragged into it, even though like our GM kept like a meticulous calendar of like what all the other villains are up to. So like we knew the entire time that we're like, oh, we gotta get to Castle Wittgenstein. It's like, but we'll miss the wedding, and what if something happens at the wedding? And it's like, well, okay, I guess we can stop at the wedding. It's like, where's the wedding? And he's like, it's 10 days the other way down the river. And it's like, shit. So
we're gonna miss the wedding.
Yeah, we didn't make good decisions. I can say that with extreme prejudice. But was it worth it in my opinion? Absolutely.
And what was the did you go to the wedding? Did you end up making it?
Actually, no. Because we were in the storyline before the wedding, and the bride absconded with some other guy.
Oh no!
And one of our party members saw it. Like one of our party members saw where they went.
Oh.
And we got brought before the niece of the Electra Countess of Nuln, who is like super duper wealthy, powerful, and all this stuff. And she point blank asked, like, did you see where she went? And the thing is that she knew that one of us knew where she went.
Oh no.
But the problem was the one person in our party who knew where she went is like super anti-noble, like super anti-rich people. Like she fucking hates the upper class. So she lied and was like, nope, have no idea where she went. And she called us out on it. It was like, you guys are fired. We were like, shit. But we did track down and murder the assassin that messed up that part of the storyline for us. So we at least got that consolation prize.
Well, yeah, that's nice at least.
Even though that kind of felt messed up because she was wounded and we tracked her all the way to like a Shalian healing hospital and like chased her down in the hospital and killed her.
Well, I mean, that is what happens when you get in that line of work.
Yeah, it wasn't very good optics for us, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that does look very bad, but when you're an assassin, like, you know, you have to kind of expect something like that might happen.
No, she totally deserved it. I don't regret it at all. But yeah, our party has rather notoriously gotten into all sorts of problems because our GM is somewhat unfortunately very good at being like, oh, you want to do this thing? All right, go do this thing. And then, surprise, there's consequences that we are like, how could this have happened? How could this terrible decision come back to get me?
Oh no. If it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Yeah, do you have a highlight from your
oh gosh,
days of role playing?
Let me think.
Whether good or bad?
Well, we won't say the bad stuff. I had a bad experience with a DM, and it resulted in us not getting to finish the campaign, and we were like 2 sessions shy. Yeah, not a good time. But I
meant more like a fun bad story.
Oh. No,
not a bad story.
I wasn't gonna tell the bad story. I was just like, well, there is bad stuff, but like I was thinking of like I was saying those words while I was thinking about good stuff. And I was
sorry,
like, hey,
that
what's
sucks.
up? Oh no, it is what it is now. I'm better for it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Let me think. Okay, so it's a little complicated, but I played a campaign with a bunch of my friends, and this is a homebrew world, Dungeons and Dragons 5e. So,
right.
Oh, okay, there's context, and I'll keep it simple as possible. My first character ever was an elf ranger, and basically her whole storyline was she was basically taking the kingdom back from like an evil prince that ended up like killing his father and brother in a bid to take the throne. You find out later, yes, you know, as you do, that the brother actually survived because they never found the body, but he ended up surviving. So they were taking back the kingdom, and like the palace is like one large tree, like a really large and big tree.
Loyalty is all.
Go here, and at the top, so we decided when we were going to siege the castle, we were going to come at it from the top. So we land at the top of the tree, and we end up befriending like a dragon that he had chained up there, and so we were able to convince it to side with us, and so we defeat the bad guy, blah 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 blah. Okay, that campaign happens, that gets completed. However, my dungeon master really likes the world he's made, so in an alternate campaign with a different group of people that I was also playing in, different events happen. So at one point, I'm trying to make it so it doesn't sound too confusing. So we'll call this alternate universe. In this alternate universe, there is that's the easiest way to explain it because it gets complicated otherwise. In this alternate universe, in this other campaign that we're playing, this plague takes over like the elven lands, and we are trying to get into the elven castle to get like some sort of artifact. So we are like, okay, we need to get in there, and we're like, let's go through the top. And so we get to the top, and suddenly like, and everything's covered in like zombies. It's just bad. And we get up to the top, and then I look at the DM, because I'm the only one who played in the previous campaign, and I look at him, and I said, question. In this universe, is there a dragon at the top of this castle? And he looked at me, and his eyes went wide, because we both knew neither of us had considered it when we were coming up with it. So it turns out we had to fight an undead dragon that was completely unplanned at the top of this tree, but it ended up being really, really cool. It was a good fight.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna say, so you essentially did the equivalent of the kid raising his hand being like, do we have homework?
Yeah, I know, I totally did that, and we were all just like, oh shoot. But like, even our DM was like, oh, that's not good. But it ended up being a really fun battle.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I think that was another one that was fun was I was a really high level sorcerer, and I was able to polymorph into a dragon.
Nice.
And basically what I did is I picked up our dwarf barbarian, and we called it the fastball special. So basically I would just launch him at super high speeds at the enemy, and he'd do an insane amount of damage. It was really hilarious and funny.
You were just yeeting your...
Yep. He's like, throw me, and I'm like, you got it. It was awesome. He did so much damage.
See, when I try and toss small people, they get upset.
Well, I see, it was...
They should just roll with it.
It was like his vibe. He was very much like, do it, throw me, and I was like, you got it.
Greatest of the dragon.
Let's grab
Oh,
this.
actually, no. I want to build. Okay, so I actually have another option. I can build more stuff on the sump pit. Did you have any recommendations for what that should be?
At the... I would probably just build the gold building or the growth building, like the little ones.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't build anything defense related. It won't let me, so I have to do. Oh, also, what's the game plan? What's the strategy? Who are we taking over next?
So for you, I would recommend heading to Carragate Peaks. I think that should be your next big thing.
Great.
I'm gonna have Greasus more heading north because I'm gonna go look for Scrag, because if I can beat him in a fight, I can just immediately take over all his territory.
Nice. Just ogre stuff.
Yeah, and then I am also simultaneously trying to halt a ogre invasion back in my territory. Oh
yeah. I do remember the ogres coming in the last time we...
Or no, not ogre, sorry.
No,
greenskin.
orc. Greenskin. They're not the same.
Yeah, them orcs be annoying. And determined. Bastards.
Yep. And I'm excited. I'm gonna kill more rats.
More co-op goodness? Yes, more co-op goodness.
I feel like I'm gonna be playing this for the rest of my life.
No. Oh, I don't want to lose those blood vultures, so I guess I have to fight this manually, even though this will be a massacre. Because it's gonna kill one of my units if I don't fight it myself.
That's dumb.
True, but it do be that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Sotek, as a heads up, the t-shirt you're wearing makes it look like you're streaming topless in the preview. Cool. I'm fine with
What?
that. You know, that just incentivizes people to come into the stream and then be disappointed, which I'm fine with. Sometimes it's okay to disappoint people.
Oh, it doesn't look that bad. It just looks like you're wearing like a light orange shirt.
It is. I mean, that is what it be.
And there you go. So I was like, what? That's a what an odd thing to say.
Small one. If you will take these guys and just run as fast as you can to where I'll be fighting.
Okay. You got it.
We're gonna kill some rants. Actually, here, you can have these guys as well. You can be in charge of the cavalry.
Okay.
You can have some fat boy cav.
Cavalry!
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Dragon princes! Without question! It doesn't matter who they are, what tricks they've got. They're only mates.
Question. Why does he have the same portrait? Wait.
Who?
Oh, never mind. My brain stopped working because I realized you had two areas you deployed in. So I was seeing the Grease's portrait and I was like, what? But it was in blue, not red. And I was like, oh, I'm just pretty.
Greases has betrayed us!
And I was like, what? How did this happen? Like, I was expecting him to use an actual, like, different portrait.
Drive the rat men back! Aurelia! Ancestors! Serve the king! We
Oh, that's
advance!
not nice. Where are those?
Asa, move!
I hate weapon teams! They suck!
Advance! Yes! We will obey! Moving out! This way! Let's go, boys! Acknowledged! Advance! Dead! Consider it done! Dragon princes!
Look at my butchers here.
To battle! Asa! Forward! Wind supper! Dragon princes! Swiftly!
Silly rats.
Battle calls! We go! For order! Biggest in the tribe! In my guard!
Alright, there we go.
Dragon princes! For Aurelia!
And I'm just gonna speed up time in the hopes I can get one more heal off with my wizard. I got a bunch of single entities, so might as well try and get them all healed up. You been up to much this week?
Sorry?
Said you've been up to much this week?
No, not really. I usually have like Monday through like Wednesday as like my day off. like to prep things. So no, not too much. Just hanging out. So it's nice because I'll prep things, get stuff ready. What about you?
Mostly just slowly but surely getting ready for the trip. Ordered some new shoes, so I have some nice, good ones that will be good for walking around a lot.
You better be breaking those in this week.
Yeah, oh yeah, but they're like nice, comfy shoes. They're not anything super. What's the word I'm looking for? They're not like hiking boots or anything. They're
Gotcha.
Like casual wear. Are
you the kind of person that like packs like a week or so in advance, or are you like pack the night before kind of guy?
I'll maybe pack 2 days before, maybe.
Okay. Because that's not a small trip you're on, so.
Nah, but it should be fine. Especially because since I'm staying at Andy's place for a little bit, well, no, not a little bit. I'll stay there longer than I think anywhere else in my trip. I can do laundry and stuff while I'm there.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
So it makes it a lot easier.
Noble son of Ulthuan.
I just hope it's an easy flight.
How long's the flight again?
I just hope it's an easy flight.
Oh, how long is it?
To England, it's about 9 to 10 hours, I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've done it before. It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's been like super nice and like barely an inconvenience, and other times it has been suffering manifest. Notably, the time I went and the plane I was on, for some unholy, horrible, evil reason, did not have functioning air conditioning. It was hell. There's no other description.
That sounds terrible.
It was. I hated every moment of it. I would never do it, never recommend it, and never do it again.
Yeah, that's. Ooh. I would be so unhappy.
Find me a feast.
Did they like know about it in advance, or was it like they took off and everyone's like, "Oh shoot, well we don't have air conditioning"?
I'm pretty sure they knew in advance. But it was like a kind of a weird situation where I think kind of what happened was that the plane was like a much older plane that I think they kind of had to roll it out because like something happened where like they couldn't use a normal one, so they rolled out kind of an older model because it was so old that it still had all of the like infrastructure for people to smoke on the plane.
Oh wow.
Like places for you to put it or like do all the things you need to do and whatever, and it's like that's mighty suspicious.
Oh man, that's so terrible. Yeah, no, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah, it was hot, gross, and uncomfortable, and it was a very long time to be hot, gross, and uncomfortable.
Yeah, because like if it's for like 2 hours, you're like, okay, I can stomach it, I can make it happen. Like it's gonna suck, but I'll be okay. Ugh. Oh no.
Yeah, they hit you with the, well, what are you gonna do about it? And you're just like, nothing. I guess I'll just suffer. Yeah, I can't try to betray Scrag for at least 2 more turns without getting in big trouble. So I'll just focus my effort on rats for a bit.
Rats. The rats, the rats, the rats.
Like Spirit Airlines. No, it was British Airways, which made it so much worse. Like, you expect them to do a reasonable job, and they were just like, nope, not this time. Prepare to suffer, Americans. It was a packed flight too. Like it wasn't like,
oh man,
like, it was completely
even worse.
stuffed.
So everyone is smelling terrible.
Yeah, it was not a good time. Would not recommend.
Yeah, I don't think I've been on long flights, but I don't think they've like ever been that uncomfortable. It's more like, oh, it's uncomfortable because it's a long flight, and I don't sleep well on planes. The only way I could fall asleep is if during like the meal service I ask for like a little glass of wine, which is like the only time like I'll ever drink, and then I take a Tylenol PM and then I could maybe fall asleep. That's the only way it could work.
I used to take I used to have clonazepam for flights, which it's kind of like an emergency anxiety drug.
Okay.
Like you literally take just a little of it and you just kind of like stop caring about anything, and it's great. It's so nice. If it weren't for the fact that it's that your body can like, it's one of those drugs where it's like, it's so unfair that the universe designed it to where if you take it too regularly or too much, you'll build up like a resistance to it and a dependency on it. So it's like a wombo combo of just awful.
Yeah.
It makes me eternally sad that it that it isn't just like awesome.
Oh yeah, because that's what I'm always worried about. It's like I'm careful when I take, like, I like Tylenol PM because I don't feel drowsy when I wake up. Like sometimes, like depending on like whatever you take, I feel like a little like tired afterwards. But like Tylenol PM, it's like boom, I'm awake and I'm not worried.
Mm-hmm.
But I always worry that if I take too much, I'm gonna get too used to it, and that's like the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, I'm very, like, I don't like to use meds for anything unless I like need it. So I'm like, I don't want to get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to be able to take it, and it's like it hits hard, and I'm like, yeah, good.
All right, I'm getting ready to attack Carrick 8 peaks. I need to build some siege equipment. Or do I?
I mean, remember, you got 2 big dragons.
I do.
If I could see it, I would have advice, but I can't see them because I'm in a different menu.
Yeah, and I can't. Oh, and I locked you out of it. Did I? Did I lock you out of it?
No, well, I mean, I can't do anything until you... actually, do the encircle option. Do that.
Okay.
Because that'll let me exit this menu, and then I can look.
Continue. Why won't... Just the continue siege? Because that's the only option I have. Auto-resolve, obviously not. Continue siege, and then fight battle.
Yes, continue siege. Yeah, that's the one you want.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Look at the garrison. You have 2 dragons?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we can... Let me just make sure before I say this out loud. I'm pretty sure we can crush this by fighting them manually.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, you could build a battering ram, which will take 1 turn, just to make sure that, like, we have an easy way to get your cavalry in the door. Oh, wait, no, I have a good idea. Okay, do the continue siege again.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at their units and stuff. Yeah.
I said move.
Oh, we both go... Oh, no. How do you have so much movement? Are you in march stance?
No, I have a lot of movement buffs because I have heroes in this army that give campaign movement, and I'm also running some other goodies.
I'm gonna say, like, I watched you move like a ton.
Yeah, I have, how many campaign movement points do I have? Let's see, if I mouse over it, I have 162 campaign movement range.
Wow.
Which, if you want to check yours, if you left click on your character and mouse over your movement bar, which is on the left above the next to your like magic items.
84.
Yeah, so mine is twice yours.
Holy cow, that's insane.
Yeah, we need to optimize your movement a bit more.
Yeah.
Right.
Those little grunts pushing your cart are faster than my dragon.
Now it's up to you whether you want a manual fight and we just enjoy laughing at them and just absolutely obliterate this place, or if you just want to auto resolve because it'll be a massacre. It's just up to you.
I kind of want to fight him.
It will be very funny.
I want to fight him. Okay.
This will be.
So just go straight to fight battle.
Yep. Yeah, because we're just gonna. Even if there was like I think even if there were like a 60 stack of Skaven in there, this would not go well for them. And there's less than 20 Skaven in there. This is gonna be a bad time for them.
Excellent.
Yeah, and you will not give me any units because I have my own army to deal with.
Right.
And basically,
what if I gave them to you anyway?
I will run them into the walls. Don't kill me. All you gotta do is basically just I would position your army so they're kind of angling at like probably over here-ish, because you don't want his towers to have like easy firing on you, because the towers will hurt a lot. So you're gonna want to deploy most of your army like way over here in the side, so that he can't hit you. And then just have your ogres and dragons deployed in front of the wall. That way your ogres can just start blasting the hell out of everyone on the walls, and your dragons can fly over and start... I would like kind of maneuver the dragons so they're like parallel to the walls, or not parallel, perpendicular, and then just breathe fire down the walls like this, and they will kill so many people.
Okay. Cool.
And my ogres will be here in less than 90 seconds. And I'm just gonna smash my way through. I will open the walls for your cavalry though.
Oh so yeah, that would be...
I have an ability that after 45 seconds I can just blow up a part of the wall. I'll
yes, that
blow
was
some love and your calf can just run in.
That was a nice ability last time. I appreciated that a lot. And there's more cavalry. I've got a lot of those guys. This is gonna be fun. I haven't handled so many of these guys in a while. I'm like, oh yeah, I have you and you.
Yeah, and you can tell your ogres to shoot the towers to bring them down.
Okay. Yeah, there's some pretty solid range. Does it make sense to have them hang out behind this rock, or is it still better just to have them over on this right side?
Sorry, say that one more time?
So I've got my ogres here. Does it make more sense to have them over here, where you originally said I should set up the army?
Yeah, I would probably have the ogres start... I'd probably start them like right around here-ish. That way they have the shortest route to these towers.
Got it. Okay.
And I would put your man-eaters with pistols in the front, your lead belchers behind, and just have them focus the towers down. And once the towers are gone, your archers and stuff will be able to move up and start shooting people on the walls without too much issue.
Okay.
Yep, just like that. And then I would just put your spearmen and your archers probably in this little pocket. And your fire mage, you don't want her to get shot, but you do want her close enough to do stuff. So probably the best thing for her would be to move up right behind this rock. That way she's out of sight, but she can hit
still
stuff.
Do stuff. Okay.
And the spell she has that's super good for sieges is her Piercing Bolts of Burning spell, which is a bombardment. So she moves up behind the rock, and then you activate that spell and move it over like a big cluster of enemies on the wall and activate it, and it makes it rain fire, and she'll kill tons of people.
Okay. Oh,
you got all that?
I think so.
I believe in you.
This
is... You're Sanguinius' greatest general. You can do this.
Don't say that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna... This will be... Let me get them in their little boxes. I didn't organize them.
By the way, chat, y'all should be sure to, like, send lots of, gift subs and bits and stuff to Aurelia, because I've shown her some, like, really good artists recently, and if you want her to commission some insane art, y'all need to get on it. Y'all need to get on it.
I was gonna commission it anyway. No donations required. I'm a sucker for art.
You gotta reimburse your streamers, guys. It's important.
No.
It's... Think about the economy!
Okay, I have them all in their little boxes, just as I like them. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, are you ready in about 90 seconds?
Oh, well, I'll be ready in whenever that timer ends.
Oh yeah, I guess, huh?
So it begins. Oh, luckily he didn't deploy everything on the walls. So your dragons and your wizard are going to be more than capable of just. Oh, it doesn't let my ability start until I show up on the battlefield.
That's okay.
Lame.
It'll be cool. It'll be fine.
Yes. Sent by the forge.
Can you guys start? There you guys go. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
Those are swordsmen as well, so if you want, you can tell Imric to just, like, attack them, and he will just beat the absolute snot out of them. Same thing for a Shekelot. You can just send them in together, and they'll rip those storm vermin to pieces. It's interesting, the AI deploys so defensively.
They've got it. They're fine. Okay, you ma'am.
At that point, there's nothing on the walls, so I would just move your army up to, like, right outside the walls, because I'm gonna open it up for them in just a minute.
Okay.
Dragon princes.
Or actually, if you want, you can even just have your lead belchers target part of the wall, and they'll blow it open pretty fast. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll start with that, and then I'll... Okay, ma'am. You're gonna come over here.
The elves have invited us to a banquet!
Yeah, you can, whatever you catch, you can eat.
There you go. That's the best way to secure an alliance.
Okay. There. Okay, now we do... I do not like... I cannot see much with the map angles. It's a little annoying. I'm like,
I mean, feel free to, like, zoom in, zoom out.
No, I am zoomed out all I can. It's just like, I do not... It feels like I'm in a cave. Like, I'm in an actual cave and I can't see.
I like to zoom in a bit more on this map because there's, like, a lot of stuff that'll block your vision.
For the dragons.
The door is open, lads!
Okay, thank you.
I will claim it.
Have your lead belchers aim for this part of the wall.
The dragons roar.
Okay. Come on. Man, what were they doing then?
I think they were shooting at people on the wall.
Oh, that's weird because I right-click the battlements and it has that. Okay, back to you.
Fury of the Forge God. Vor sends me.
Shakalot. Shakalot, move, please.
Prince Imric.
Let's eat!
I don't feel like they're doing anything to this wall, even though I have them pointed at that wall. Like, I don't feel like anything's happening.
Oh, when you look at their unit cards, is there a red arrow over it?
Yeah.
That means that they don't have line of sight. So something's blocking their way, so they
Is
need
it
to
the
either
freaking
somebody
hill?
needs to get out of the way, or they need to, like, move around a little bit.
Oh.
Worry not, though. I've got you covered.
Okay, thanks.
Have fun!
Yeah. Thanks.
Serve the king. Forward.
Alright, back to you.
Caledor's fury. Dragon princes, swiftly. Euryther.
There's so much.
Biggest in the tribe. Guts out, boys.
Ulfwan Mage. Following Ethua.
As you say. We go! By your command. Moving out. Spearman.
Just get inside, everyone. That's just the plan. Get inside.
Prince Imric. The Knight of Calador. For duty. Be away. Make Ulfwan proud. Asser, move.
Ulfwan Mage. Making my way.
Doing good.
There's so much. I'm just like, these guys are vague general idea of where I want them to go.
Behold as I march. Dragon princes, acknowledged. Make Ulfwan proud.
Hey, they're fine.
Let's see. Bring. Oh, my voice. Goodness. Bring Emmerich over toward Emmerich and Shaklot over towards my army.
You gave me the nice
I'm gonna-
heals.
Yeah, I'm gonna. My ogre's gonna give you some troll guts.
Oh, thank you. That's so thoughtful. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Oh, I'm okay.
Granted, it's like that's such an overwhelming amount of healing for how little health they're missing, but you know, when in Rome.
No, I appreciate it. I was more just making the joke that the elves would be like, "Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, appreciate that."
He doesn't have to touch us, does he?
Like, do I have to eat it? Do I need to be closer to you?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
You'll notice Emmerich is already back to full.
Yes, he is. Thank you. He's still covered in blood, as he should be.
Good old blood pack. I'm so glad I'll never have to deal with that ever again. Do you know about the blood pack controversies?
No, what's that about?
So in Total War Warhammer, there's a whole thing where, well, no, just all the Total War games in general. See, I had this really annoying business practice where the base games don't come with gore. There's no gore whatsoever.
Oh.
They won't have it in the base game, but almost after all the games would release, they would release a very cheap, but still you had to pay for it DLC. Like it's like $2 or $3, which would add in all of the like gore and blood effects. And
hang on,
stuff.
I should probably end this.
Oh,
Unless
no,
you think
not yet.
others. Keep going.
You're still healing.
Oh, I was not paying
Oh,
attention
we
to chat.
can fast forward it though. That's good.
I did press the fast forward button, but it is
No,
not.
we both have to push it.
Oh, okay. I have on 4.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay,
'Cause
cool.
now
I was like, it's not going
more healing
anywhere.
this time. I'm gonna get Bragg up to full because he took a little bit of a beating too. But luckily, CA has finally come to the decision that they're never gonna do blood packs in the future. After doing it for what felt like an eternity. But no more! Alright, we can end it now.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they're not doing that anymore. That's a little silly.
Well, it was always so annoying too because they did include like fun little bonus things with it. Like the first one for at least for Warhammer, the first one came with a free LC of Blood Dragon Knights. So they added in the Blood Knights for the vampire counts. The second one they added in. I want to say the second one was mostly just Like they added in, I think, like some events.
Okay.
I would definitely, if you're desperate for money, you can loot and occupy, but this is a good place to just occupy because Carrick 8 Peaks is a incredible settlement.
Okay, I'm just gonna occupy. I'm not hurting for money.
Blood Pacts began with Shogun 2. Yeah. Yeah, it was a business practice for a long time. And it was weird. And the thing was, is CA would always be like, oh, we have to do it because, otherwise we have to rate our games higher.
Thank you so much, Red Topo, for the bits. I appreciate it.
But if we do it through a DLC, we can.
And thank you to Nova so much for the
sure
for the super chat as well.
Whatever, guys.
I'm so sorry I missed it, guys. I feel really bad about that.
It was like a whole thing for the longest time, and it was always sucky because it would just get the community in like a fever pitch. Just everyone would just get mad every time. It was the most predictable. It was like clockwork. Wasn't the case, at least for the Total War games, that it was free if you had already gotten it for the previous game? I think that was the case. Yeah, I remember the one for 3 was free if you already had it for 1 or 2. I don't remember if 2 was free if you already had it for 1. But that didn't make people less angry. Like the community would still get like outed every time.
Okay, I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
So I have this guy, Raga Rotgut. He's just hanging out here, but he has a mission where basically if I kill him, I get money and stuff.
So you have to send a hero after him.
Yes, I have a hero right here.
Oh, yeah, then do it.
Okay. I didn't know if it would do anything in the the bigger.
Nope. Yeah, I would send your noble to do it.
Yes.
And hope he doesn't biff it.
Daggers in the dark.
Get him, buddy, get him.
Please accept my apology.
Well, you can try again next turn.
You did your best, buddy.
I'm gonna overtime Greasus so I can move again. Cause I got speed on these wheels.
You do. You got the hot rod.
I'm gonna burn it down for lots of meat, and you can just have the ruins.
Cool. Sounds good. My territory is expanding.
Sure, I'll give myself an extra 10% campaign movement. Why not?
Oh, I it's just
I am speed.
You got Sonic the Hedgehog over here. He's collecting all the coins and running really fast. I'm sorry, you're not running anywhere.
There was a rude. There was a.
But he's in a cart. He's not running. I'm not saying you, Sotek. I'm saying Greasus.
I can't believe she'd make fun of my weight live on stream. Can y'all believe this, chat?
No.
Y'all support such a toxic person? Oh my god.
No.
There was a super famous bug about Greasus where they accidentally messed up his speed stat.
Oh, no.
Instead of being speed 40, he was speed 400.
Oh my goodness.
So he was by far, bar none, the fastest character in the game. Like he would like zoom around the map. It was so funny in battle. Like he was so fast. He would just fly across the map and like just punch people's faces in, and it was beautiful. It was
very
truly
motivated
beautiful.
to eat.
I've got the SCART set on my character here. Cool. He gets bonus attack and bonus versus large against the demons of chaos. Not super helpful in this particular moment, but might be helpful in the future. Potion of healing on you. Do I have any armor? No, I don't.
Who needs armor when you got a big belly like that?
Well, that's what that's what the good old gut plates are for.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep those guts where they belong. Let's see. Okay, all that's fine. I'm gonna. This is probably gonna be a very, very, very big fight. But I do have a very high quality army. Is there anything else I want to do? No, I think we're good to do this gigantic battle. All right, here we go.
Okay.
The battle for Amble Peak. So I don't think I want to resolve this because that is a lot of losses I would take. And Grimgar's got a really, really big army nearby. So we're just going to fight this the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Okay, he's got allies coming in from behind us, which is going to be very unfortunate for those poor sods. Especially because it's a single guy, so I don't think we're going to worry about that.
It's just one guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. Yeah. All right. So how do we want to do this?
He's like, I can take him. I got it. You got it, boss.
The question is, do we put Aurelia in charge of the advance force, or do we put her in charge of the... Would you rather be in charge of the advance force, which needs to maneuver around and take out certain targets, or would you rather be in charge of the artillery and get on a hill and just shoot the absolute shit out of everything that you can?
Artillery sounds fun. I don't really have any artillery in my army.
Cool. So I'm going to give you these slads. Which the Maneaters and Pedestals are close range shooting, and then Lead Belcher is long range, and the Iron Blaster is super long range.
Okay.
And your main goal, is probably, you know, it's probably gonna be better for you to deploy over here on the right.
Okay.
And then you'll want to move up so that you're past this forest. So moves till you're like here-ish, and then once you're here, to just let them have it. Priority targets are going to be fast things, so like pump wagons, boar boys.
Okay.
Boar boys are probably the biggest priority.
Boar boys. Got it. Okay.
And I am going to take a more forward approach. All right, and then I'm going to also I've got a stealth contingent. I'm going to let the Yetis and the Eshin Maneater be over there. We're going to put the Saber Tusks back over here, so they can hopefully get into the artillery and the archers. Oh, my hunter has a Stonehorn now. Delicious.
So Tech slowly turning into an ogre with all the... You're just like, oh, delicious. I'm like, no one normally says that.
That's my secret, coach. I've always been an ogre. That's the real answer.
Someone made a comment on the story you were telling about Greasus where he was really fast. They said he was Grease Lightning.
Yes, he was. I do believe I think that's the name of the mod, because after the CA patched it, somebody made a mod to put it back in the game because so many people loved it.
It's funny. It'd be terrifying if I was playing against the AI and suddenly he was right in my face.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Do this.
Off we go!
Ooh, they're gonna see my stealth stuff? No? Okay, good.
Tribe on the move!
You heard the boss, Golden Gods!
Ogres attack! The old world is active. Lead belters! Hungry! This way! Take it all! Fortune and food! Powder guts! Guts and glory! Crunch their skulls! Guts out, boys!
Alright, and since you've got a really good side angle, if you could start blasting shots into that big old cluster.
You got it.
It's happening! Yeah! Manning the pistols! Bring us meat! For the tribe! Killing time! Older soldiers! Expected pirates! Bring supper! Try meeting! Munch 'em! Meat's here! Lead belters! Guts out, boys! Guts instinct! Me!
Okay, this is going alright.
Crush 'em!
You see that orc biggin? Can you have your lead belchers focus him down?
Orc biggin.
Or sorry, orc black boss.
Okay.
Black orc big boss. There we go. Words. Jeez.
Me! For the tribe! They're dead! Tribe on the move! Dead! The old world is active! Phantom!
Doing good. Doing good.
Lead belters!
Alright, enemy general's dead.
Superb supper! Hungry!
Oh, they broke. Oh, boys. Oh, I got a new mission for you. Can you try and
Yes.
kill that orc war boss that's running away? I would send the man-eaters after him and just put them on melee mode, and they might be able to chase him down. He's like way behind us, really far behind you.
Oh, I see him.
Done! Get it done!
And then we just run down the rest of these nerds.
Nearly dinner time!
And they might not be able to catch him, but, you know, we'll try. It's not the end of the world if we don't get him. I'm gonna hit him with a slow.
They're trying so hard. Gonna get a couple shots. Not enough.
And, oh, they grazed him. Okay, there we go. It's good enough. I love ogre campaigns, redneck America straight.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh.
Just charging down from the boonies. I mean, it's basically just like Black Friday, right?
Just like Black Friday? Oh my gosh.
And then we will capture this.
Gonna need a bigger box.
And luckily, Gribgor is busy tearing apart a different settlement, so he won't be able to get to us super easy. I have so much meat. Meat. Let's see.
Master of high magic.
Did you get any books finished this week?
Any books finished? I finished my Night Lord series, which is really good, and then I
Nice.
started Fulgrim the Perfect Son.
Oh no,
Started
the
that.
new book.
Yeah, the new one. About
How's that going so far?
Good. Yeah, they pretty much like they talked about Dorn in the second chapter, and I was like, wow, okay.
Oh wow, that came out fast. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was like, holy cow, because you're like, oh, they talk about like Dorn. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But it was like second chapter, one of the characters. This isn't plot breaking, but he has a dream, and Dorn is in it, and I'm like, well, they're starting off real heavy with that. They're like, okay, they're not pulling any punches.
Man, I thought that was gonna be like at the end of the book.
He might come back. He might come back at the end of the book, but it's like implied that Dorn will come back eventually at the beginning of the book. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm about halfway through it, so I still need to do some more reading, but it's basically
GW just being like, check out these check out these Primarch stonks.
Yep.
They go up.
Primarchs stonks. Yeah, all the book is right now is that you get the point of view of like an emperor's children, and he does a lot of drugs.
I mean,
it's like combat stims, but I'm like, wow, he really does a lot of drugs in this book.
I haven't realized that the Night Lords are basically the equivalent to Warhammer Fantasy Night Goblins, where the Night Goblins are just like eating shrooms to just go absolutely batshit
Oh no,
crazy before they go
emperor's
into
children are the ones that do all the drugs.
combat. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm saying their fantasy equivalent would then be Night Goblins, which do the same thing.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we got that. All right.
You may gaze upon my glory.
Oh sure, buddy.
Yeah, being friends with Karakadra and Ironbrow's expedition is probably good. Oh, sorry people were trying to flatten me. I forgot to open the thing. It should work now.
Oh yeah.
I apologize if anybody did that. Well, you joined in at a weird time? Nah, it's never weird.
Yeah, what was weird about joining right now?
Yeah, Glenn. Putting you on
Wow.
the spot.
Wow, you're just calling out Glenn. Glenn, it's okay.
No, it's not. come in here and say things are weird. How dare you, sir?
We were just talking about Emperor's Children, so it's kind of weird.
Oh, right, that. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I see where you're
Yeah.
coming from.
Like, they're just kind
Sorry,
of weird.
I just decided to be defensive for a moment there.
He woke up and he chose violence.
I await your command.
Can you kill him, please?
Their life is forfeit.
Good. Thank you.
Drugs. Yeah. You know what? Your counterpoint is acceptable. Yeah. We. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, head taker, come here. I want that head. No,
Well,
come back.
he only takes it. He doesn't give it.
Well, he's about to.
Grace us.
Maybe he should be open to new experiences.
I wouldn't be open to any new experiences with an ogre.
Well,
Because
that's the
they'll
best
be
thing
like,
about...
you've never had your fingers eaten? And I'd be like, no. They're like, well, you should be open to new experiences.
You got 4 of them and a thumb. You don't need all those.
I would like all of them.
Yeah, don't knock until you try it. How can you say it's bad if you've never tried it? I mean, come on.
Having my fingers chopped off? I have a
chop
healthy
it off.
sense
It
of
just-
self-preservation.
They just bite it off. It should be a little nibble. Just a little nibble.
No.
Were you around when there was the whole VTubing joke about all VTubers being cannibals for a little while?
No. Tell me the lore.
So there was this so basically it happened because someone kind of kicked around a question. It was the whole thing about like when lab grown meat was coming out and like starting to get running. And so somebody asked, because of just the way VTubers are, they were like, would it be reasonable for VTubers to get a contract with one of these companies that grow like edible like meat protein out of like, you know, like a sample? So could we, and I want to be clear, it was the VTubers themselves saying this, not their communities. I want to be very clear about that.
Oh my gosh.
So they were like, they were like, would y'all buy merch of like, if I donated some of my like cells so they grew like meat?
No.
Me,
Oh my gosh.
VTuber merch? And everyone was like, what is happening?
What the heck?
Because VTubers are insane. Most of them. Some of them.
That's it. So, oh my, that's terrible.
It was very
Would
funny.
you
and
buy
awful, but mostly
merch
funny.
of meat? No, that's terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
you wouldn't want a box to show up with jerky of your favorite VTuber?
no.
It'd be like gamer subs, but meat. And it's ethically produced
But
with consent.
you're better off just like taking your dandruff and mixing into gamer subs or something like that. Not the other thing. That one is
Don't give them ideas.
wow. It's too late. It's on the internet. It's already out there. That's insane.
Just the next step from bathwater. I mean, it's a pretty extreme step, but
The next step, you mean like
more of a leap.
yeah, that's a leap. That's like you falling down the stairs type deal.
All right, I have a very important job for you.
Okay.
I need you to take all of the fast-moving things, and I need you to get behind him and take out that ridiculous amount of shooting garbage he has.
Okay.
So the blood vultures can take out the plate claw catapults, and then like the rattling guns, especially these guys, the avalanche mortars. Those are priority number 1. Those guys suck if they start shooting at us.
Okay.
But if you could just get behind him and take out all of that range stuff, that would be swell.
I can do that.
So I am not going to want to get super close to him until we have managed to do that.
I thought you wanted to eat his fingers.
I do, but, you know, it's for some reason when you offer to eat people's fingers, they get really upset and start shooting guns at you. And I haven't figured out why that happens.
Oh, okay.
We have figured out ways to stop it from happening.
It's a learning experience. I understand. I get you. I get it. Okay.
You know, which is to just club them into submission. That tends to solve the issue.
Hey, if it works, it works. Yeah.
Let's boogie.
Grease's go-to has never lost a fight, and I don't intend to start now.
Ooh.
Dragon Princes.
Damn rats and all their stupid artillery.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected rats to have so much artillery.
Dragon Princes.
Skaven do be inheriting. They like taking other people's stuff and quote-unquote modifying it. Making it quote-unquote better.
Bring us me.
The scary thing though is that Skaven are actually good at technology. Even if it's haphazard and prone to exploding.
Get it done! Rampage this one! Double call! Dragon Princes! Onward!
Serve the king.
Move. Move, please. Thank you.
Full sensor! Dragon Princes! Kill them! Full bank cavalry! When do we eat? Let's go, boys!
Death to all.
Asa! Forward! Cavalry!
And then just run down anything that breaks out of the big fight.
Call for me! For duty!
That way there's no survivors.
No
Or minimal
rats.
survivors.
We do not like the rats.
It's the problem with rats. You let one go, and next thing you know, you got like thousands of them. It's an infestation!
For Assyria! To the fray! Bullbank cavalry! Dragon Princes! Sign up! Bullbank cavalry!
Dragon Princes. Asa, forward. Make of one proud. Dragon
Alright, Queek is
Princes.
dead.
Yay.
We just gotta finish up the
So
council.
you took his head.
Yes. Indeed I did.
Can I be praised?
Really hope one day they give Queek Head Taker proper mechanics for that. Because like his lore has a bunch of fun stuff about his trophy rack and like the
Oh.
heads that he puts on it. Because he has an entire novel and it is so good. It's like one of the best Warhammer Fantasy novels. It's super fun.
Really?
Because he's just absolutely fucking insane.
Dragon Princes!
And also kind of terrifying. Because if he takes your head and he puts it on his if Queek Head Taker takes your head, he talks to your spirit somehow.
Oh, that's
And like he can learn
awful.
everything you know just by talking to you. And he's super creepy about it, and it's fantastic.
Ew.
Bullbank cavalry!
But even by other Skaven standards, he's like completely insane because he's actually very brave and likes to fight from the front, which goes against everything Skaven culture stands for.
Huh. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because Skaven have a big thing of like they have a special rule in tabletop called lead from the back, and basically the whole gimmick is that Skaven characters, if you issue a challenge to them, they can refuse and run all the way to the back of their unit without taking any penalties.
Bruh.
Because a good Skaven general leads from the back, because that obviously that's where he should be to see what's going on in the battle.
Yeah,
to make sure
right?
everything's going according to plan.
Yeah.
Or my favorite, there's a special character from 8th edition, or well, technically 7th edition, but he's an 8th. Tretch Craventail, who's a legendary lord in this game too.
Okay.
And he had a special rule called "Stay here, I'll get help." And the entire gimmick is that if he's in a unit that starts dying, he could just be like, "Stay here, I'll get help." So the unit will stay and keep fighting, and he just teleports into another nearby unit and just leaves them to die.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
Wow, he is so small compared to like Greasus. Like I was just looking at he was just so little.
Yeah, he's the appetizer.
Yep.
He gives a really good trait for beating him too. That +10 bonus versus infantry is so good.
Yes, yes.
I almost have the snacks passive.
What do you require?
I want snacks.
Greatest of the dragon princes.
All right, Chad, I know I have not asked this yet today, so don't make fun of me because I know I'm not repeating myself for once. But how has y'all's day been?
Oh yeah, you haven't asked.
Oh, I could do money laundering again. Where do I want to launder money from?
All right, guys, get ready to clip this. We're gonna send this to the IRS.
Well, you know, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, that's right, you gave me line of sight to Lothern, so I can set up a money laundering scheme in the Elven capital. Hell yeah!
Yeah, you're welcome, I guess.
Nice. We've opened little ogre kingdoms in Lothern. Excellent.
Woo!
Hey, that gives me an extra 700 gold per turn. Fantastic.
Wow, isn't that nice?
It's totally not a protection racket. We're just good neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's another 10 turns until I can declare war on Scrag without getting in trouble. But I
Okay.
have broken all my agreements with him, so that's good. Do I want to set up a yeah, I think I do want to set up a camp right here in the middle of the Badlands. There we go. Flying Oblivion, running through the field looking for alchemy ingredients. Dude, I am very pleased with the new Oblivion. It's very fun. It's been a nice bit of nostalgia for me, but I genuinely forgot how much I enjoyed that game. It's been a very nice time getting back to it. I think we're playing more Oblivion Saturday, because I think we're doing Final Fantasy tomorrow. Which I'm very much looking forward to.
I have a question for you. I think you'll find this interesting. Do you want... You can't tell anyone, you can't show anyone. Do you want to see a sneak peek at my model update?
Yes, and I'll even show you something I wanted to show you and I totally forgot that I was going to show you.
Okay, one second. Let me pull up the...
I got my first ever Skeb back.
Ooh.
But I can't show chat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can't show chat this yet. But I was like, oh, I don't think I've sent you the... Oh,
turned out
that's
so
sick.
good.
That looks so cool. Okay. That looks awesome. I love that.
they're sharing notes.
I love that. Looks great. Here, let me pull up the thing. Well, that needs to go somewhere else, but there you go. This is the most... it still has more updates to go, but...
That looks so good. Oh my gosh, that looks super good.
I know. I'm so excited. There's a couple more like things that need to get rendered, but like
Yeah, that looks really, really good.
I can't wait.
Oh, the details are so nice.
I know. I'm when she first sent me the first sketch, I was screaming, and I've just been watching it come together, and it's just it's so gorgeous.
I'm very excited. That's very cool.
I cannot wait to do a debut with this model. It's gonna blow this one out of the water. I love this model. It's like, it'll always hold like a very special place in my heart, but like, man.
Chad, are y'all enjoying being in the dark over there? So it has details.
Yes,
no,
details.
I leaked a part of the model. Oh no. It has details. Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I got this was like all custom. I think I told you about it. Like I didn't know what I was looking for when it came to like how I wanted the armor to look, and I was just happy with like the first sketches they sent me, and I was like, perfect, this is great, ship it. But now that I've kind of got more into Warhammer stuff, I'm like, I want to change the vibe. I want it to be more detailed, more just awesome. I don't know how else to put it. Just I really can't wait.
It's okay. We have Aurelia boss face on a cat.
Oh yeah.
What?
Should actually, does this computer have that loaded? I think it does. Let me look. I don't know if I have it loaded.
Peace? No peace. Only food.
I don't think I have. I don't think I could pull up the model right now, but that did happen. That did happen. Oh. She wants...
You revealed that you're being piloted by a cat all this time?
Kind of.
I mean, it explains a lot.
Let's see, can we do... Oh, it's fine. Oh man, I don't know if I have a screenshot of it. It's disturbing. They have a cat model in VTube Studio, and I told my chat that I was gonna have a freaky Halloween costume, and so I used the cat model, and then I put my face on it, and it was freaky, just not the way they wanted it. It was hilarious.
Man, y'all got all excited for sexy cat lady Aurelia, and instead a thing showed up.
Yeah, it's a joke from the series If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. They're talking about like cat girls and like cat women.
Yeah, the felinids.
Yeah, but the way they did it, it was just a cat, like a regular cat with the face of a human.
Horrible.
It was really funny. Everyone was so disturbed, and then I streamed like the majority of stream like that, and then someone raided me, and it was a bigger raid, and I was like, oh shoot, I was like, hi. It was funny. What was I doing?
Strategy beyond compare.
But yeah, it was great. It was so funny.
Loyalty is all.
Master of high magic.
Oh, you're not getting away that easy, Grimgor. Come here. He built a giant troll face made out of shit in the settlement that he sacked. That's very rude.
Wow.
It's very rude.
Where are we attacking next over here once you're done with your stuff on the east?
Sounds good. Here, I'm gonna hit him with rough him up so he can't move. That way I can catch him next turn.
Moving out.
Wait, what'd you say we were doing?
No, I said, what is our plan? What are we going for next?
You should probably capture Valea Saros. That way you own that whole province.
Elias. Okay. Yes.
You may look upon me.
And it'll be a ruin, but I would take it if you can afford it.
Yes. I think. Yeah, I have money.
They'll thrive under my.
And then at this point, we just start smashing and bashing our way down through the mountains to wipe out the Skaven.
I love it. This makes me very happy. Okay.
The most gifted.
Let's see. For Carrigate Peaks, are the two buildings you have? So the cattle ranch is good. That's a good building to have. That's
Yes.
a great building to have, actually. Are the other two? Do those cap at tier 3, or do they go higher than tier 3?
I have one that can go to tier 4, which is it's the Blessed Grove, and the other one is capped at tier 3. It's the Elven Cavalry one.
Okay, I would get rid of the Elven Cavalry one, and let's put something else in there that's a bit bigger and better.
Okay. And then for 8 Peaks, let's see. I'm looking at my options.
I'm too busy eating.
Is there a reason Valea Sorrow is named that? Not that I can tell you off the top of my head. I would guess it doesn't necessarily have to do with Grimnir's journey. Valea Sorrow probably would have more to do with like a story involving her as the dwarves were originally pushing north, because the dwarves ran into some pretty, during the days of the ancestor gods, like way back during the golden age, the dwarves ran into some pretty heavy resistance up around here, and Carrick 8 Peaks was one of the first great holes that they founded. I think Carrick 8 Peaks was actually, I want to say it was the first, or it was close. But it's like, Carrick 8 Peaks is super big and important. So for Valea Sorrow to be so close by, there's definitely a story there, but we don't know what it is.
What have I done to deserve discourse with one so lowly?
Well, that model's so cool. I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be good. I'm hyped that you're hyped about that. What does old Tyrion want?
Oh, he wanted a oh, sorry. Everyone wants to talk to me.
Oh, okay. I'll wait my turn. It's fine.
Everyone wants to talk to me. I'm just, they want trade agreements and like military stuff.
Wow,
you know.
you're so popular.
I am. They just like me. They all just want to be my friend. They think I'm cool.
Let's be real. They just want you to get to me. We all know what it actually is.
Yeah, elves really value big guts.
I see them over there admiring my big belly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whirling their hair. Looking at that incredible dense belly forest.
That's definitely what they're thinking about. Oh, what did you recommend I build in 8 Peaks?
I would probably go for a garrison structure if that's an option.
Yes.
Then yeah, I'd do that.
All right, and then we're just gonna run through these mountains here on the bottom and just...
Yep, we're gonna find rats and
kill them.
Kill them.
Yes.
We've taken back the fire mouth. Good. We've reclaimed the holy ground. Shameful we ever lost it in the first place. Shameful display.
Oh. What you doing? Oh. Did his game crash? Oh. The game crashed. Thought it was me for a second. I showed him my model and he's like, wow, it just looks so good. It looks so good. His computer just blew up. That's what happened. At least that's what I'm saying is what happened. Yeah, his Twitch stream is down. Yeah, I figured. I figured. Oh, hello.
So I'm just minding my business, and all of a sudden my computer flashes for half of a second a blue screen that says, I found a problem, I gotta restart, bye.
Oh no.
Just without any explanation or warning.
It said, no, I'm done. Sick and tired of you. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Well, I can.
Rude piece of garbage.
Yeah, it's very upset with you. The blue flash of death is what one of my chatters said. I was confused because I was like getting ready to do a thing, and then I was like, "Oh, is he in the middle of like a like?" I looked down at my phone for a second because I was looking at the time, and then I looked up, and then I was like, "Oh, I guess he's gonna be in a battle. I can't do my thing right now." And then I was like, "Wait, everything's gray. Wait."
Well, okay, so the bad thing about this is that I can't really restart the YouTube stream. Because YouTube doesn't let you do that.
Yeah, I get.
So
Well, you can copy it.
That's true. I guess I could just do Twitch only for the rest of it, which is fine.
Rip those YouTubers.
Well, they can move over to Twitch or go watch it on your YouTube.
I guess that's true. That's true.
I gotta grab my stupid. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Oh,
Okay,
don't worry. This happened to me. This happened to me on Saturday, except it was a power outage, and yeah, not very fun. Because everything died, and then when I was trying to boot up, the power died again.
Oh, that's funny you say that. I actually have another streamer friend who had the same thing happen, but then it occurs to me they live in a similar area that you do.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, well. Just like, oh, well, I guess this is how it is. So I had to end my side of the stream early. But it's okay.
Let me see if I can get everything back up here.
Yeah, take your time.